Hey, we're Susu and the Wolfman, and I am ready for Murder in the Skies.
You don't want people being hurt?
Huh?
You like people being hurt?
No, I'm ready for the song.
Oh, well, let's see.
Yes,
I
the
thought
song's
maybe
about a
playing-
sad topic, but
Yeah, I
it's, you all right, babe?
I am fun.
We just watched Tommy Johansson's video about getting the Gary Moore guitar and what it meant to him, and I just kept thinking about what it would mean to somebody at that age to have his name along with Gary's on the lineage of that guitar.
She mentioned too, I think something's very interesting, and if you know anything about it, we would love to know. She mentioned, whatever happened to the Hofner bass? Does Paul still have it? Does he still play it for the Beatles? And what if he gave that bass to someone who's kind of up and coming bass player now? Right?
Yeah.
That'd be very cool. I think when we saw him, wasn't he playing that Hofner at points?
I have no idea. I was too caught up in
Very
everything
cool
else.
bass. It was a cheap bass at the time.
Yeah.
Considered very cheap. Anyway, I digress. But
He
if
made
you know
it
anything
sing.
about that, let me know. Go ahead.
He made it sing.
Yeah, it is.
Cheap bass. All right, so today we're going to watch Tommy's new Friday release. We're a little late getting to it. Murder in the Skies, and he's singing with Chris Davidsson, which I'm happy because a lot of times, I wish Tommy had a little friend to sing with him on Fridays. So now he has a little buddy today.
Little buddy. Is he a little buddy?
Probably not. I'm going to say no.
Do you know him from anywhere else? Because I don't.
I will tell you, it's going to be a surprise. I'll tell you after,
Oh, okay.
if you can't get it.
Okay.
All right, something's trying to choke you to death.
I had,
Do you want this peppermint?
yes, probably. It's not professional. I mean, you don't tune in for that, do you?
Tune in for me mothering everybody.
Ooh, dizzy. All right, we're ready to go.
Oh,
with
we're
this.
not bad.
Sorry, but it's so unprofessional. I don't care. Often.
If you can't stop, we'll just start it again.
Nope.
You want to go forward, young man?
Let's suck it up. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Time was running out for us more.
Okay.
Sabaton. He's the bass player in Sabaton.
Okay, so here's the thing. Here's the thing.
Here we go.
I can tell you what I think, and then it's going to be wrong. And I'm very sorry because it will seem like I don't pay attention to these things we watch. And I do pay attention, but I'm completely at a loss. So I'm going to guess he was with him in Majestica. And he has
no
his
idea.
own, he has a couple of his own new things coming out with a band called Wisdom.
Wisdom, yeah.
Okay, I think that's who Chris Davidson is.
We'll find out if we should know.
Yeah, I know, and I'm really embarrassed. So I just, all right, I'm just gonna come out and say it instead of just trying to play it off. Come out and say it. The sound of that guitar is nothing like the sound of any of the other guitars he's played.
It's yeah, the tone is fantastic. And I never liked hair metal, never. I mean, I worked with the Fox Music when it came out. We had some of the hair metal guys come in, and it was so popular back then. But I like it now. I like because it's not just playing for playing's sake. It might seem like that, but when he plays something, it's got melody. It's, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's got melody. It's got substance, in my opinion.
That's not like what
shredding.
the music industry was doing at that time, at least in the United States, was just producing these
cookie cutter
cookie cutter. You've got the look, you can play the part, but someone else is going to be singing, and it'll look like it comes out of your mouth.
That's funny.
So yeah,
that guy sang a lot like Tommy too. He sounded like Tommy.
I think their voices work well together. I don't think that Chris has the range. He has a different tone, I guess. Maybe he has a similar range to Tommy, but I don't think there are many people that have Tommy's range, because he can get well into a chest voice and sound good, not like he's struggling. And then you see how
when he skies it, it's amazing.
Right. So, but I liked watching them play together, although they did it virtually, obviously. Yeah. And that song's sad.
Yeah, if you know the history of that song, if you don't, we should look it up, because it's a very sad part of the history of the world, really. About what happened was it 1981?
All right, I'm thinking it's 1983 from what I read, but the funny thing is I am very knowledgeable and I don't remember that happening. Of course.
I do remember it, but I don't remember it really well.
I was only 16, so I might not have had as much recall about it, but how horrific. How horrific. If that were to happen today, I would just be just as horrified. I didn't even know that.
For those of you that, I'm sorry.
I was just going to say what happened.
Go ahead. It was too.
There was a plane that was shot out of the sky, and it was all civilians on a flight from New York to Korea.
That was from Japan to Korea.
No, it was New York to Alaska, and Alaska to Korea, and it was the Alaska to Korea that Russia shot down, and 269 lives. Oh, yeah, and having read that before we did this reaction, and then I could think about the song differently than if it was just some kind of storytelling, murder, death, this and that, but it's not a particular situation. And
real people.
Yeah, and so I think that Gary Moore probably used music as an outlet to just talk about something that we don't want to forget, those lives. Right.
Talk about painful things, grieve, in a way.
Right.
Writing a material, whether it sounds grieving or not, writing anything during that time would let your grief out.
Right. Yeah. And I'm sure that there are probably stories of people who know more about Gary Moore than we do. And, the making of, if people asked him, why did you write this? What was his answer? Because I wouldn't know. I'll Google it. I'll look it up. But if anybody knows anything about it, please comment as well, because I would be interested to hear what, at the time, what his thinking was behind writing that. I bet he was just as horrified as everybody
Yeah.
else. Maybe it
That was
he
40
was
years.
touched by it somehow.
40 years ago. I was 21. No, yeah, in 83, I was 21 years old. So,
I was 15 or 16. Yeah, and I remember a lot of the big monumental events from the times of the world as I was growing up, but for some reason, this one, I don't know, I don't remember it. Anyway, a great tribute to Gary, a great rendition, a great cover of his song, and how special that he could play that song with that guitar. And I have a feeling we're going to be seeing, when he does Gary Moore covers, he'll be using that guitar. But he's probably going to do a lot more Gary Moore covers than normal, because he's so excited to have the guitar.
He really was. It was great to watch him show it off.
Mm-hmm. So, and I love the big, like the thing on the back that showed the wear and tear. There was a big brown splotch, and that gives it character, right?
Probably rubbed against his belt or something, you know?
Right. Yeah. Like Willie Nelson has a guitar, and there's a hole in the back of it. And he was worn a hole in the back of it. You know he's old.
He's worn a hole in the front of it too. When he's like, if you look, it's got a little bit of a divot.
But he can still make it sing.
Oh yeah, he loves the guitar.
Anyway, well, great. I said what I thought.
I said what I thought. I thought it was great. Yeah.
Okay.
I thought it was fantastic. I love the tone. I love the fact when he shreds, it's with a purpose. You know, there's so many that play just to play. I'm going to play every note that I know. You know what I mean? And he didn't play every note that he knows. He played a lot of notes, but they were purposeful. They were driven by melody, in my opinion. Again, I'm not a guitar player, but
I don't think anybody's going to argue with you.
they will.
No, they won't. Because people who tune in to watch us watch Tommy Love Tommy, and you're saying something complimentary. So anyway, don't be controversial.
I can't help it.
Don't get all controversial now on me.
Anyway, if you like this video,
give us a thumbs up.
Thumbs up. Yeah.
Share it with your friends. Comment down below. We'd love to hear from you. Hit the notification bell. If you haven't subscribed already, please consider subscribing. Do it, Sweden. Do it. 29. And until we see you again, be blessed.
Hey, don't hurt anybody.
29. Oh, honey.
Yeah.